I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is going into pushing the pause button, okay? You have to push the pause button, and it's truth, because in the straight gate, and it's truth, there's going to be times where a lot of things are going to pile up on you, man. All right? It's going to pile up on you, and if you don't push the pause button, man, you're going to sink lower and sink lower and sink lower, and it's going to be harder and harder to push that pause button, because you're going to be so distracted, man. That's how cold and these distractions will get on you, man. Okay? Satan will do it that cold on that level where it's just hard to push the pause button, man. It's very difficult, like slow motion, like in those dreams where you're running from the boogeyman and it's like everybody running fast, but you're running super slow, but you're trying to get away. Oh, yeah. That's how it feels when you keep blowing it off and keep blowing it off and keep blowing it off, knowing that you are totally freaking distracted. So the first scripture we're going to start off with is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. We're going to start at verse 30. Now, when you read before this, it talks about the time is short, okay? And it's giving you wise instructions. Paul is giving you wise instructions. So 1 Corinthians 7, verse 30. And they that weep, as though they weep not, and they that rejoice, as though they rejoice not, and they that buy, as though they possess not. Right, man. Okay? You have to look at it temporarily. All right? Look at it temporarily. You can't fall in love with it, man. Okay? Things you get in this world, all right? You get it like you ain't going to possess it. Okay? Like you don't own it, knowing that it's going to pass away. All right? But you, hoping for salvation, you're going to buy it forever. Okay? If you stay in this mind state, if you learn this mind state. Verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away. Right? And they that use this world. See, we can use the world, man. There are things here for our usage. Okay? But you got to do it properly. Okay? As not abusing it. Now, let's go to abusing in the blue letter in the Greek.
Strong's G 2710. Katachalmai. Katachalmai.
All right. It says to use much or excessively or ill, to use up, consumed by use, to use fully. Right, man. Going too far. All right. Like I said before, the world is here for us to use it, but don't abuse it, man. Don't go too far, man. All right. Example. Say you going to dinner, you have a plate, you have your steak, you have your sides, and it's real good, real good. You like it, having a good time with it. Then when you get done with that plate, you have another plate. When you get done with that plate, you have another plate. Well, now you are abusing it, man. Okay. We need food. Without food, we'll die. All right. Without this world, we'll die. Without certain things. So you need your food, but guess what? You use it, but don't abuse it. Now your stomach hurt. You can't even get up. Okay. Your side throbbing. You too full. That's what happens when you abuse this world, man. You get so damn full, you can't even move. All right. You can't even move to push that pause button. Okay. Because things in front of you are holding you back because you're doing it too much excessively. Okay. Like I just read, you're using it up, consuming it. Okay. Now let's go back to the scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, let's read verse 31 again. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world pass away. Right. It is temporary. And you have to remember that, man. Okay. And like I said, man, you have times, man, where things will pile up on your ass. And if you don't push that button, man, you keep blowing off and blowing off and blowing it off, man, it's going to be harder and harder to push that button. You're going to have a difficult time. Okay. Getting undistracted, because we all have those moments where we get distracted, man. That's a fact, So with that being said, let's go to Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, right, you all distracted, you feeling good, right, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, man. Okay, so the spirit of this lesson is to get you in the mind frame to not be destroyed. Okay, to ponder upon this, to examine this. Okay, because when it says make no turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day, what makes you put off the Lord from day to day? Distractions. Okay. In other words, you're not just using the world, you are abusing it. Okay, excessively. You're doing too much. Okay. You got to hit that pause button, man. All right, to get back up. You have to, man. That's part of your examination. All right, real talk, man. So this is very, very important to meditate upon, man. Very, very important, man. Tomorrow's not promised. So you are now in today. So meditate about it today. Meditate about it right now. All right, sit down and ask yourself, what the hell am I doing? Reality check, man. You got to have those reality checks. All right. So with that, let's go to Sirach chapter 18, verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself. You hear that? Before judgment, before the calamities and all hell break loose, examine thyself. And in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. Right. But you can't examine yourself if you don't hit the pause button. Because without you pausing the different things that has you consumed, right, you're going to stay distracted. And if you stay distracted, like I read in Sirach chapter 5, verse 7, you are going to put off the Lord day to day. And if you do that, you're going to be reserved for that destruction in your security. Okay? Meaning you feeling too good. All right? You're abusing the world. You're not just using it. You are abusing it. You way too damn full of this shit. That's what it's talking about. You too full of the world, man. You know? And that's why you got to be careful, because that demon Satan, man, is going back and forth, to and fro amongst the earth, trying to make you full of it so that what? The spirit ain't there. Ain't no room for the spirit because you too full of it. That's what it's talking about, man. Okay, so abusing the world and not just using it like you're supposed to, that would make you put off the Lord from day to day, man. Okay? That will make you do that, man, because that's what it is, man. So understand the battle, understand the straight gate, understand what we are up against, man. This is no joke, man. Okay? It gets very, 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 very difficult in this truth, man. You know, we all go through it, man. But, hey, that's why I did this lesson, man, because it's reality. Push the pause button. There's a time where you have to push the pause button. You're going to do it way more than once. Okay, you're going to do it over and over and over again in this walk. Okay, but it's about fighting a good fight of faith. It's about continuing to battle. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai is looking at. You ain't going to be perfect, but you better continue to fight and believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. And if you do that, he will bring you through it, man. He will bring you through it. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to your Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.